Sarvebhyah Namaskaraha. Welcome to Jyotish Shastram. In order to decode a horoscope, there are various components that you need to consider, mainly Rashi, Nakshatras, Bhavas, Grahas, and aspects of Grahas. Then, shouldn't we know each of these in detail? In the next few episodes, I will give the details of the 12 Rashis. Sage Parashara says, Chara Sthira Dvisvabhavaha Krura Krurau Nara Striyau Pitta Anila Tridhatvaikya Shleshmikaha cha Kriyadayaha. Parashara Rishi has classified the nature of the 12 Rashis from different angles. In the translation of this shloka, let's understand the various classifications that he has mentioned. Beginning from Aries, the 12 signs are of movable, fixed or dual nature, malefic or benefic, male or female, and of bilious, windy, tridhatu or of phlegmatic disposition. In other words, each Rashi has various characteristics. In this episode, we will learn all the characteristics of Mesha Rashi. Mesha is the first Rashi in the Bhachakra, which occupies 0 to 30 degrees of the zodiac. Let's start with the meaning of Mesha. Mesha means goat. The synonyms of Mesha are Chaga, Adya, which means beginning, as it is the first of all the zodiac signs, or beginning at the head. Another name is Aja, which means goat, and wandering. Rayaha means speed, zeal. Vishwabheshaji means remedy or cure. Raktavarno, Brihat Chatushpada, Ratrivikrami, Purvavasi, Nrupagnatihi, Shailachari, Rajoguni, Prushthodayi, Pavaki, Chamesha Rashihi, Kujadhipaha. The Rashi Mesha has blood red complexion, large body, is a quadruped sign, and is strong during night. It resides in the east, is of royal caste, and wanders in hills. It has the predominance of Rajoguna, rises with its back, and is fiery. Its lord is Mangala. Let's dissect this shloka and understand every aspect. Raktavarno. It denotes blood red. We know Mangala is the lord of Mesha. Mangala or Mars represents red color, which is also the color of Mesha. Vrihat Gatra, large body. By large body, what it means is a medium built with a sizable head, wide face, round eyes, with thick eyebrows, long and rough hair. Chatushpada, quadruped, that is having 4 legs. This denotes quick, action oriented, good stamina. Ratri Vikrami, nocturnal, strong at night, indicates strength to do activities at night, gives importance to secrecy, makes successful journeys at night, also sleeplessness. Purvavasi resides in east. Mesha governs east direction. This can be used to decide directions such as where the person has gone or will go, or in Vastu Shastram. Nrupagnatihi, royal, kinsmen, kshatriyas, warriors, commander in chief. When you think of a ram, what comes to your mind? A muscular and strong, well built body. Mangala, again being the lord of Mesha, is known as the commander in chief with a sharp sight. This is useful in judging the nature, inclination of the native, and very useful in deciding the profession of the native. Kshatriya Varna is also used for horoscope matching or comparing horoscopes of bride and bridegroom. Shailachari. Shaila means mountain. Shailachari means wanders in mountains. This indicates that Mesha Rashi gains from either profession related to forests or mountains, mines, the earth's surface having jewels and minerals underneath, or they would like to reside in such places. For example, wildlife photographers, forest officers, trekkers, nature lovers, etc. Rajoguni, predominance of Rajoguna. It is one of the gunas that denotes passion, achievement driven, restless, and independent. Prushthodayi, rises with its back. Pavaki, fiery or Agni Tattva. Four elements are used in Jyotish Shastram: Agni, Prithvi, Vayu, and Jala. Mesha falls in Agni Tattva category, which means you can expect a hot headed, angry natured, quarrelsome person, body with a higher temperature than others. If we take an example of a Mesha Rashi teenager, you would notice an unusually rebellious and quarrelsome adolescent, or a partner who is social and charmer but has an inability to control anger, jealousy, and does not hesitate to lie. Kuja Adhipaha. Mesha Rashi's lord is Mangala. Mangala is also the lord of Vrishchika Rashi. Mangala has two types of natures. In Mesha, it represents heat, and in Vrishchika, Mangala represents latent heat. In Aries, we see fire, which is primitive and raw and ready to be utilized. Just like civilization began with the invention of fire, the zodiac starts with Mesha Rashi. In Aries, fire means passion, energy, dynamism, but without focus. If this fire has direction, then it can do wonders. People born in this sign have a tremendous force in themselves, such as daredevils with leadership qualities, with the capability of accepting challenges, but have an inherent fear as well. If I summarize with examples of Mesha Rashi characteristics, a Mesha Rashi business person, you can expect a sharp mind, practical, high on energy, mentally and physically strong, courageous nature, and not afraid of encounters. A Mesha Rashi team member, be prepared for high energy, but at the same time, lack of patience. They are independent thinkers, intellectuals, but due to inability to control anger and mind, they reflect as fickle minded and unstable. It would be tough to keep up with their fast thoughts and actions. Imagine a person starting an adventurous hike. Although the person is nervous about the hike, the person is filled with dynamism, passion, and energy, which enables travel and explore journey. This is typical of a Mesha Rashi. Over and above these characteristics, there are a few other elements about Mesha that is to be kept in mind for horoscope analysis. Mesha indicates less progeny. It also indicates bilious nature, that is, Pitta. The theory of Dhatu, known as Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, is the foundation of Ayurvedic science. Pitta will be predominant, or issues related to Pitta imbalance tend to occur in a Mesha Rashi individual. This is used more in medical astrology. If auspicious graha is stationed in the Rashi, then the corresponding part of the body is healthy. If inauspicious graha is stationed in the Rashi, then the corresponding parts of the body show some defect in growth and the native will also be unhealthy. Mesha governs the head of the Kala Purusha, and hence, if this sign is weak in the horoscope, then it indicates brain diseases, afraid of water, kidney troubles. Symbol for Mesha Rashi is Ram. A few more characteristics are: every Rashi is categorized as Chara, Sthira, and Dvisvabhava. Mesha Rashi is a Chara Rashi. This means that though the individual is stubborn initially, the person can be eventually convinced to accept your thoughts. Next characteristic: Every Rashi at the same time is either a male or a female sign. Mesha is a male sign, which intuitively means dominating, active, and aggressive. If a male is a Mesha Rashi or has Lagna as Mesha, then you can expect an alpha male nature with the dominance and aggression doubled in the person. If a female is a Mesha Rashi, then you can notice more male nature in terms of thoughts, actions, etc. The last two categories are Mesha is an odd sign and a malefic sign. We will see its usage in advanced level of Jyotish Shastram. That's everything you need to know about Mesha Rashi. It's important for us to know about these Karakattvas and in fact about every Rashi. Unless we are aware of the effects of the Rashis and their nature, we will not be able to understand the combinations of Grahas in these Rashis. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please post them in the comment section. Please subscribe to the channel and support the spread of Jyotish Shastram knowledge to everyone. Dhanyavadaha.